Boxes are back. Well, I mean, they're not, but they are, sort of. You know, I'll show you. We've got 2 brand new brawlers, which both of them have abilities that are totally new to Brawl Stars. There's new game modes, skins, Starr Drops, and a buff to your overall reward. So let's take a trip into the newest update in Brawl Stars, the Enchanted Woods. And no, not like the trip that Danny apparently took. I hope he's okay. Now I'm going to start off with the most exciting thing, and that is the brand new Starr Drops, aka the boxes. You're going to get one after your 1st, 4th, and 8th win for free each day. And these wins can be in any normal game mode, including Map Maker. When you get this drop, you're going to have 4 chances to upgrade it. Every time that you tap the screen, it uses a chance. Maybe it'll upgrade, maybe it won't. It starts at rare and it works its way up all the way to possibly legendary rarity. Now, if it upgrades, which of course will be random, then every time it does, you're going to get better and more rewards inside the box. Now, if it gets rare enough, then you have a chance to get pins, skins, and even new brawlers too. Now, of course, the normal rewards like coins, power points, credits, token doublers, they're all going to be there too. And there are even some exclusive Starr Drop pins that actually look pretty cool. Now, I don't know how rare it needs to be to get a new brawler or something else, but in the Brawl Talk, we did see them getting a brawler out of an epic Starr Drop. But I'll have a lot more information on that in the sneak peeks that are going to be coming up. And if you want to see me open hundreds, maybe even thousands of these to see what we get, be sure to subscribe because I'm going to do that just for you guys. Now, since we're getting a bunch of rewards in these boxes, they've had to make some adjustments elsewhere. So the end of Brawl Pass rewards and the Club League rewards were nerfed to make way for the Starr Drops. That being said, you're going to be getting about 20% more progression than you were before. So after it's all said and done, it's a buff to the rewards that you're getting by about 20%. So that's the Starr Drops, but no new season in Brawl Stars is complete without a new brawler, and the new brawler for this season is going to be Cordelius. He's a former gardener who couldn't take the toxic fumes from Star Park, and it kind of turned him sinister. So let's break down what this brawler can do. He has 4,800 hit points at max level, so the same as Terra. His range, however, is rather short, as we see him in comparison to Daryl here. Now, the map isn't exactly the same because it looks like we're getting back an old map that we used to have. The map that they're playing in Brawl Talk is Death Cap Traps. To make up for the lack of range, however, he gets power and speed. His movement speed is classified as very fast, which is a big difference maker, as we saw with Shelly. And for his shot, he shoots out 2 mushrooms that deal relatively big damage. The first shot deals 1,090 and the second deals 1,417. That's a really odd number, and my guess is that one of his star powers is affecting it. In fact, 1417 is 30% more than 1090, so that's either just part of his attack mechanic or he has a star power that increases the damage of his second mushroom. But his super is where it gets really cool, because with this very long range super, he'll transport him and the player he hits with it to another dimension. Now, in this other dimension, it's basically like duels, except Cordelius gets a reload and a speed buff inside, and his opponent can't use their gadgets or their supers. I mean, it's not a fair duel, but it's still a duel. It's kind of like me boxing with my, my daughter Tilly. Still a duel. Now, this lasts until one of the players dies or time runs out. They didn't say how long that time is, but when Danny was missing shots on Mortis, that section lasted about 5 seconds. So it's at least 5 seconds, but I'm gonna guess it's probably longer than that. Now, while you're in this realm, you can't see or interact with the other players in the normal realm. Now, I'm not really sure if they can see you, but I do know that they can't interact with you or your enemy. Overall, Cordelius looks pretty cool, but we'll see how well he does against every other brawler in the game in an upcoming sneak peek, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Now, he isn't the only new brawler, because we have another one in Doug. Doug will be joining Buzz in the Velocirapids water park as a concession stand vendor. Now, Doug has some really cool abilities which are going to be great for support. It's like a support tank. It's pretty interesting. Now, since Doug is a very short range brawler, much like Jackie, he has the health pool to compensate for that at 6,900 hit points. Nice. He attacks in a circle around him, again, much like Jackie, and his damage is just a little less than Jackie's, but he does make up for that by doing a couple of really cool things. First off, he heals his teammates. Now you'll notice when his teammates are close to him and he's attacking, they get healed. Now how much healing they get depends on how close they are to him. The closer they are, the more healing they receive. The same thing is true for his damage. The closer an enemy is to him, the more damage they receive. But now for the really cool part. Doug can revive his teammates. If you use a super on your teammate, they'll receive a mark. And if they die while this hot dog mark is active, then they will respawn a short time after, although only with half of their hit point. Now this mark doesn't last a real long time, so you're gonna have to time it well, but it could prove to be very useful. Another cool interesting thing is that it looks like when you're revived, you get a speed boost as well. Now we know that Cordelius is going to be a chromatic, and from the banner when they show Doug, it looks like he's going to be mythic rarity. Now Doug will be coming in early August with a 29 gem skin, and speaking of new skins, at the last tier of the Brawl Pass, you're going to get Spore Mind Cordelius skin, which is pretty sinister looking, and the projectiles kind of look like he's shooting DNA as well. There are also some new Enchanted Wood skins to go along with the season. There's Haunted House 8-Bit, who shoots out little ghosts and throws a crow's nest for his super, and then in that super, ghosts travel around it while little crows come from the nest in the middle of it all. This skin will come with the update as it's launching with the Brawl Pass. We also have Stone Troll Lou, who fires off white birds and has a little cute bird's nest inside of him. His super makes a little swamp with sticks growing out of it, as well as crows circling around. I personally like this skin a lot. And then there is Dark Spirit Chester, who looks really creepy and has the shots to match. And at least one of his supers looks different as well, because we see kooky poppers like trees growing up from it with like poison clouds around. Next up is Dark Fairy Janet, who also fires off new projectiles. I don't know what they are. Zoom in on them. What are these things? I don't know. They look sort of like birds, but not quite sure. She has a wicked cool model, and best of all, you're gonna get a chance to get this skin for free because I'm gonna be giving away some of these skins to lucky subscribers. So if you want to join the giveaway for a chance to win, you know what to do. Also coming back are the Summer of Pirate skins for purchase as well, and then they're going to add some cursed pirates on top of that. First up is Megalodon skin, where Meg fires off toxic shots and she amps it up for that big swing. It's like green toxic shots and swings. And then there is Sunken Treasure Griff, who fires off diamonds. You know, for a guy who doesn't like to give refunds, dude sure likes to throw around money a lot. Anyway, for his super, he fires off messages in a bottle. I also really like this skin as well. Much better than Slayer Griff. But BIBI might have one of the coolest skins as she becomes a cursed pirate. Her swings leave toxic skulls in its path, and her super looks absolutely really cool. And then the last pirate skin is Kraken Surge from the Supercell Make campaign. He fires water with his normal shots and has octopus legs that come out when he uses his super. Also, Bonnie is finally getting some brand new skins with two 29 gem skins in Unicorn Bonnie and Foot Bonnie. Sounds kind of creepy, but it looks pretty cool. Now for the low price, I mean, they're pretty good deals. Some of the old skins are getting some love too, like Phoenix Crow. The brand new remodel sees Crow rising from the ashes and becoming that fiery phoenix. The lines are much smoother and the skin looks really good. You'll be getting new pins, profile icons, and a spray with it if you've already bought it. Pretty awesome for an already legendary skin. Dark-Tide Carl has also gotten some color changes as well to make him look more visible and more cool. Smuggler Penny finally gets a fresh remodel to match Penny's new model as well. And then finally Iris Terra gets her name changed to Starra, and a new model to come along with that looks way better, like way better than Iris Terra did. We're also gonna get to play 3 new game modes. Okay, so they're probably not like new modes, but they are old modes that are coming back. We're going to get Takedown and Payload. They're both making a return with some changes, like in Payload, you can actually shoot through the cart now. But another one of my personal favorites is Wipeout, which is also coming back too, based on the community votes. One other cool feature is that quests are going to be more flexible now. Instead of being hard stuck on one singular brawler for your quests, like get 8 wins with your level 1 bull, I feel that pain. You're going to get the option to complete the quest with multiple different brawlers, so you can choose the one that you want to play with to complete the quest. Another change is that while playing, you can complete quests on the premium Brawl Pass side, even if you haven't unlocked it. Now, you can't claim them if you don't have that pass, but if you do end up getting the pass later in the season, you'll get all of those rewards from the quests that you would have gotten right then had you activated the pass earlier. Now, if you like watching esports or just getting stuff for free, then Brawl Stars Esports are getting some brand new pins that just might entice you. So you can go over there, enjoy some games, and get free rewards while doing it at event.brawlstars.com. And then the final bit of news is that Paula is going to be leaving the Brawl Stars team to be the community manager for Squad Busters. And as much as we hate seeing her go, it's really good news for her. Congratulations to you, Paula. We love everything that you've done for us here at Brawl Stars. You've been a great community manager, so thank you very much, Paula. Best of luck to you. I'm really interested to see where Squad Buster goes in the future. And speaking of the future, that's exactly where you're going to see me in the future with more sneak peeks.